Hello, everybody. This is Baron the Bear, and this is a beginner's guide series for Tom Clancy's Elite Squad. This is going to be part one, uh, introduction for new players to these types of games. The first thing you want to focus on in the beginning of this game is you need to think of setting up an arena team and campaign teams. You need an Umbra and an Allies team in the beginning. Now, I'll go to the campaign. In a little bit, you'll unlock the underworld and close quarters, and you can work on those as well. The reason why you want to try to advance as much as you can in the campaign mode is because you can get character shards. Now, I've been playing for a month now, and as you can see, I'm all the way up to on Umbra at stage 7, and on Allies I'm at stage 5. It goes all the way up to 6. So you want to go through the stages and try to beat as many as you can, day by day, because on the bosses you can see you can unlock character shards. There's Bronson, Dufresne. He's good. He would be a good free-to-play player character to start getting the character shards to level him up and star him up. Ricardo Diaz, he's good. He's a good tank. And then you have Red Fang. She's not bad. And then you have Sean Robertson. I haven't really, used him much. And there's basically character shards in all of those campaign modes. So you want to kind of plan ahead. Look through all the, especially in the beginning. You're only going to get through the first, 4 or 5, levels of these campaign modes. So you want to focus on what you can get on those modes. Now in your arena team, you want to look for healers good they have on the team, a damage dealer, a tank, and some support. Now my team is a pay team, so this isn't a free to play team, but the same principles apply. I have my damage dealer, that's Sam Fisher. Now he's kind of like a glass cannon, so what I did was, if you're going to go that route with a damage dealer, a perfect damage dealer for a free-to-play player would be, Ning Wang. Let's see what her skills are so you can see. Fires a piercing round at the current target, dealing 100 ability damage and causing them to bleed for an additional 100 ability power over 3 seconds. So she can hit someone and do some strong damage. So if that's the route you go with the damage dealer, then you want to build your team around that damage dealer. Like I have Sam Fisher. The key for me is I need to keep Sam Fisher alive, so I build my team to keep him alive when I'm in the arena. Doc, he's the best healer in the game. Winston Banks, you can free to play with him. You can get character shards from the campaign, so you can easily level him up and star him up. I use Charles Bliss for like a support damage. He's a great combo with Sam Fisher. and then I use Monk Tag for my tank. So it's a good team. It works well together. Works well together. So if you're not really sure the team that you have is going to be good, an easy way to to do battles with them and see how they play out in battles is you go to events. And you want to go to faction war. Okay. And in the beginning it's going to be, the enemies are going to be really weak, so you're not going to really tell if you got a good team or not. But keep advancing to the point to where my team's at. I'll show you. My team's at 80,000. Their rating's at 85,000. So they have a higher rating. So if I can beat this team, then that means that it's a good sign because I'm beating the team that's over my power. I'll do one match here and you can see how my team goes. These are the two combat orders I'll use. I'll have another separate video about combat orders and how to change settings and customize them, which battle orders are good for what. But anyway, I have a recharge ability and a heal ability. So since Sam Fisher's my tank, my DPS, I'm going to initially use it on him. And he should do some serious damage right there. See how he took two guys out. I don't even need to heal. Again. Let's go through these another.
Looking good. One less, but stay focused.
Second wave. This way, you're not losing any arena matches, and you can kind of get a feel for how your team is gonna work together. Now, right now, it still seems to be really easy. So, if you still find that the matches are still easy, just keep advancing through the faction war. Eventually, you're going to get up high enough ranked enemies that it's going to start getting difficult, and you're going to start to see how your team's going to hold together, if they're going to survive or not. So that's an easy way, without costing you any rank in arena, to see how your team plays. So once you get your teams and everything, another decision you need to make early off when you first start the game is, are you willing to spend any money, or are you going to be totally free to play? Now, if you're willing to spend a little bit of money, I recommend in the beginning, they do have some energy packs. Now, I think there's one that's like a 400 energy. I recommend spending, if you're going to spend any money, on those energy packs, because what they're going to do is give you the energy to start doing the campaign, and the more battles you can play, the more experience and the faster your player level is going to increase. And your player level determines how high your team level can be for each of your characters. So, like right now, you can see by my name Baron, I got a 45. That means I can get any character I want to level 45 as long as I have the silver to do it. So keep that in mind. The more energy you use fighting battles, the more experience, the faster you're gonna level up and stay with the competition. If you lag behind using energy than other players, you're gonna fall behind, and it's gonna hurt you in the arena. You're gonna be weaker than others because you're at a lower level. So energy is really important to use. So we got that. So another thing that you want to focus on too is you need to realize your silver. Especially if you're free to play, you're going to be limited on the amount of silver that I have 6 million silver right now. So I would recommend conserving your silver as much as possible for your arena team, because the higher the level that you get, the higher the level that you raise your characters, the more silver it costs to raise their level. So in the beginning, it's not much silver to nothing, but once you get to level 50, level 60, you gotta have that silver, because like if you go from level 60 to level 61, it's gonna be a lot of silver there to get that one level in at that high of a level. So you gotta conserve your silver. So I would recommend, once you kind of have a good idea of what your arena team's going to be, you use those characters and use those in the Umbra and the Allies campaign, because most likely you're going to have characters of both those, factions. Those are the characters you want to put into your campaign teams, and those are the characters you could level up and upgrade and everything without having to worry about wasting any silver, because they're going to be the ones you're going to use in the arena. So basically, that's the beginning stage. You just want to go through the campaign as high as you can get, and work on getting character shards for the characters that you want to star up. Also, get familiar, with the layout here on the home screen here in the game. Check everything every day you get on. Check everything, make sure you're doing everything, stay active. When your energy gets, like right now, my energy's at 52, it's not going to get any more, so I got to use the energy. And then I can get offline and then come back before it gets filled again and reuse it again. If you leave it at max, you're not going to be gaining any energy, so you're going to be falling behind other players. So it's really important to constantly be burning up your energy, whether it's getting character shards or advancing through the campaign, or getting gear, materials for the gear to upgrade your characters. So that this is the beginning part. One, I think that this covers the general idea of what you need to focus in the beginning. I'll be making the second part here soon. So if you want to like and subscribe to the video and wait for new content to come out, I'll have a playlist set up, and all you got to do is just go to that playlist, and all the guides will be listed in there, and you can pick which one you want. This is Baron and Bear, and I'll talk to you guys later.